TV. This is it. People doing their own jokes. I bet she lives in a mushroom house. How come he's not blue like the other one? Look out for Gargamel. All right. I completely confused George. Frank Caliendo. How about another round of applause for George Cannon? George Cantor, a very funny guy, not that nice of a person off stage though. No, I want you guys to be in on this stuff. Listen, no, this is serious. George and I used to be really good friends, and then one day, parked my car in the cart corral. You can't get over it. That's not really him. He popped out of Frank Caliendo. Like a Russian nesting doll. All right, people getting the Russian nesting doll. All right, I love those. You could win that. You're going to win Audience Member of the Year right there. You're awesome, great. And this guy like, yes, she's awesome. Do you guys know each other or no? Oh, you don't have to say like, yeah, we're together. The great thing is he'd have been like, we're together! And you're like, yeah. And she just goes, it's so true. I'm kind of a trophy. Who's whistling at me? What? Was I whistling at the character I was doing? Or, man, you guys are better than me. This is awesome. All right, let's get going. This is my new nervous habit, too. So, I'm going to swirl my hair until at the end of the show, I'm going to be Donald Trump. It'll be the most luxurious, fantastic hair in the history of the universe. Trump has that look on his face like he's looking into an aquarium and mimicking the fish the entire time. Remember when you do that, looking at the fish like... Trump's doing that all the time. Like, come here, Nemo, I want to see your birth certificate. This will be luxurious. And Trump is the only straight guy who can say the word luxurious and it works. You ever notice that? Like, you watch Bravo all day long. It fits the culture there. They're like, this is luxurious! It works. Never go to your tough guy mechanic, though, got grease all over him in the overalls. How's my car? I'll tell you what, that's one luxurious automobile right there. Bouncing around for one for that's my little hook of leaves, come on, son. And then hear that? That was an accidental Bill Cosby right there. Didn't even mean to. And then the children. Where does that mannerism come from? I've never seen anybody else do that. Like, and then the children. See, Cosby's one of those guys, he's a storyteller, and it doesn't matter what he says sometimes, it's how he says it. For example, he'll say the first couple words, he'll mumble in the middle, he'll say the words at the end, and then you laugh because it's Bill Cosby, right? You're like, and then the children, and then you find them. Don't take head in the circle and do the choo-choo train down below. Some people don't even bother to say the words at the beginning. They don't care, right? They just mumble and say the words at the end. Case in point, Larry the Cable Guy. Right? You watch Larry like, that's gonna wait what that is right there, that's gonna make it, what, you know, that's gonna get her done. It works, see? Somebody over here thought I was talking about a pickup truck. Over here, they're like, I don't know, was he talking about the goldfish again? Yes, both of them. That's what I found at the pickup truck with a goldfish driving. That's what I get her done. Even Cosby's like, I have no idea what to say. Am I going too fast? I'm bouncing around and be like, I don't know. Maybe we'll hire Morgan Freeman to narrate the rest of the show. That'd be great. Morgan Freeman standing behind the curtain. That's when the audience realized that Frank Caliendo had no idea what was going on. Truth of the matter was, Frank wasn't quite sure what he was talking about. Let me get through this stuff, would you? Sometimes the words don't come out the way you'd like them to, at least they sound beautiful. I Frank was just going to walk from one side of the stage to the other side. Didn't really care if the audience was enjoying it or not. Apparently, Frank did a lot of things just for himself. One side of the stage to the other side, and for some reason, this time, Frank continued to keep going. The audience wasn't sure if he was even supposed to be doing this. Right about now, people were wondering where Frank was. Frank was actually wondering a little bit himself. See, Frank had gotten lost here before. This was just one of those times, and now see if people are looking in the right place. I was thinking about going all the way around, but that would have been 20 minutes. Frank hadn't planned on the stage being this big today. Well, that's just the way it was. I wish I had Morgan Freeman in my life just to narrate me through situations. That would be so helpful, because my wife will ask me questions, the questions you can't possibly get right as a guy. My wife will ask me, you've talked about them probably a million times. My wife will ask me that question, do I look fat in these jeans? Well, that's when Frank realized he'd be sleeping on the couch for a while. Truth of the matter is, didn't matter what he said. See, Frank thought she was looking for an answer. Truth was, she was looking for an argument. See, from time to time, Frank's wife would give Frank a little test to see how good of a husband he was. Frank had failed many times. Well, that's just the way it was at Shaw Frank. Get busy living, or you get busy dying. And in Bruce Almighty, Morgan Freeman played God, which I thought was perfect. He just sounds godlike. But when Morgan Freeman dies, you think that's going to be like stressful for him? Be up in heaven? Well, God, how do you think I did? God will look back at him. I thought you did pretty well, sonny. Fact of the matter is, I'm not sure if I could have done any better myself. That's when Frank started walking toward the side of the stage again. Hear that? Another one, huh? I wasn't even trying to do it, man. Sometimes the voices just pop out. Popification. Well, it took some of the audience a little bit longer to catch on to what Frank was doing than he wanted to. But eventually, they figured it out. Frank had plenty of patience with this audience. They were very kind. Probably had the most comfortable seats in the history of theater. Sometimes I don't even have to talk and you guys are getting stuff. I like that you're always clapping like you're at a rock concert. You got an iPod on right now that you're listening to? Like, don't even... She didn't hear a word Frank said, but Steve Miller Band was playing well. Well, there we go, man. It was just easier when George Bush was president. For me, as a comedian, we had a president who seemed like he was always looking directly into the sun. Because every time you saw George Bush, he'd have that look on his face that... Just waiting for him to... Somebody do me a favor and hand me a pair of sunglasses. Somebody get me a visor. Sorry, I think you mean ad visor. No, a visor. What are you, moron? Sometimes you do this, get to the end of the sentence, wouldn't be able to think of that last word, and you find yourself kind of rooting for him to get it. He was on TV, you'd be home, it'd be like a scene from The Waterboy, because you're like, you can do it! You wanted him to get there so bad. You talk about something serious, like the terrorists. These terrorists. These guys are, These guys are bad. Sir, you had two choices, bad and not good. I'm sorry. That took too long. We're divided, though. I've seen it during the past couple elections. People going, what you done if Hillary Clinton would have been elected president, Frank? What you done then? You're not really doing it for the women. What you done if Hillary Clinton would have been elected president? Listen, Beaker, if Hillary Clinton... There's only 5 of you getting the Beaker reference. That's like 98%. Oh, that's a little... You guys get the feeling I don't even need you here for a lot of this stuff? I can just be in my hotel room with all my stuffed animals that I bring everywhere. What do you think, Paddington Bear? I think the Teddy Ruxpin won't shut up! If Hillary Clinton... The audience wasn't sure what Frank was talking about right now. If Hillary Clinton... Could you guys stop with the laughter and clapping? I'm trying to do a speech up here. Once again, the audience wasn't sure if that was part of the show or not. Maybe Frank had finally gone a little bit too crazy. If Hillary Clinton... I'm confused myself. I don't know what we're talking about. If Hillary Clinton... Are we on the same page with this? If Hillary Clinton had been elected president, that would have been the easiest thing on earth for me, right? Because that would have been, I am back and there will be no rules. Think about it. You'd have heard things like First Lady. Oh, yes, please. Second Lady, why not? Third Lady, bring them on. Imagine the news stories you would have heard. They were unable to find the first gentleman again today. That's because it didn't check the hot tub. Things are fine. That laugh, that Bill Clinton laugh, that's a post-presidential laugh. He didn't have that laugh when he was president. I love being me. Clinton was smooth, right? Every president's different, but Clinton was smooth. He could talk his way out of anything. I mean, realistically, Bill Clinton could lie his way out of anything. He could stand in front of you right now, look you all directly in the eyes, like, I am not here. You do not see me. I don't know what it is you're looking at, but it is not me. What is here? Isn't here just there? Without the T? I bet when Clinton winks, there's a sound effect, like a bell, like ding! You guys listen, the Monica Lewinsky scandal happened to George Bush when he was president. There's no way he gets out of it. Not a chance in the world. Put him on the stand, Mr. President. Do you have relations to that woman, Monica Lewinsky? What did they tell me to say here? That was out loud, wasn't it? Shoot, I cannot believe I said that. See, there's 2 kinds of words, inside words and outside words. Inside words stay in, outside words come out. That time an inside word popped out. Our government makes me laugh. Remember this story? It was a while ago. 2 women from the United States of America. It's an important story. I want to make sure we're on the same page. 2 women from the United States get captured in North Korea. Just so happens they were 2 beautiful women. So that's the story. 2 beautiful women from the U.S. get captured in North Korea. What do? What's our rescue mission? Anybody remember? We sent Bill Clinton on a private plane to go save them. Guys, I'm not even to the joke part yet. We're still in the knock-knock portion, all right? Let me ask you this. How long do you think it took to talk Clinton into that deal, huh? I get him in a room, Mr. Clinton, we have 2 women. On my way. I didn't even say we needed you to do yet. Oh, yes, you did. You said women in the magic number. I am Tiger Woods. You guys got to pick reactions here. You can't start, oh, nobody else is laughing. See, as a comedian, people come up to you with ideas, suggestions all the time. They go, hey, Frank, did you hear this? Nike's going to drop Tiger Woods as their spokesperson. They bring a friend with it to confirm it or affirm it. They're like, yeah, it's going to happen. Nike's going to drop Tiger Woods as their spokesperson. Mark said it, and he's been on Wikipedia all day, so he knows. Nike's not going to drop Tiger Woods as their spokesperson. Their slogan is just do it. I'll tell you, I got 1 million of them, you know? According to somebody, I still got 1 million left, I'll tell you. Here is the thing I hear all the time. People come up to me and they'll be like, "Hey Frank, you hear this? Man, well, let me just say this. You did pretty good President Bush. That was okay. You did President Clinton. You could do him. But I haven't seen you do President Obama. Can you do President Obama? I mean, that's probably a tough one for you, Frank. Can you do President Obama?" I've worked on President Obama. I've noticed this with President Obama. It's a cadence, right? If you listen closely, President Obama talks slow at the beginning. And speeds up at the end. It's always two parts. It's always like over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be great teaching you a phone number like 8, 6, 7, 5309. That's Jenny's number. You bet it is.